Can you pick up the thing? Please?
This will be handy.
Charm slot. Okay. I don't know if we need these dolls anymore. I'm guessing probably not, but I'm gonna get them anyways. Yeah, that rhyme did not make sense. Like, the father on the eye made sense. The hero and the son made sense. But the mother on the heart... Okay, it said a mother with her hatchling, which is this symbol. Why is the child here? I guess the child is supposed to represent the hatchling, but then that doesn't tell you the mother is supposed to go on the heart, right? And then, of course, the trickster on the waves. So, like, the only one that didn't... The only ones that didn't make sense were why I put the child here and why I put the mother on the heart. Also, the tree is just a red herring, which is interesting. And so is the house. So the mother and child do not make sense in that rhyme. It really doesn't. So, but we have another charm slot, which means let's go to the case board. Okay. That's the nursery rhyme.
There's a lesson here. Probably something about hubris.
Wait. Or later. Wait, how did... See, and sometimes these cases break like this. Like, it's like, okay, we've obviously finished the nursery rhyme, but we're missing an evidence, which is just some paper somewhere. Like, I don't know, is that supposed to be in this house somewhere? Like, because we've scoured this house. I guess it's on that computer, but I don't know. Because we've got notes and stuff in the house, but nothing that references a password. Yeah, see, we did that. Hold on, I'm gonna see if we missed the password. So how are you supposed to figure this out? So I saw what the number was. Wait, what? It says there's just a sticky note on the computer? You've got to be kidding me. It's just... Okay. There we go. Dr. Marmot and Marmot. There's a promise to update the first experimentations. Test items were plastic animal figures, teddy bears, toy cars, baby dolls. The iconic nature of the test items was hypothesized beneficial research purposes. Test results negative. I will continue testing more advanced scenarios. No response from you is necessary. Project Nursery Rhymes, working title. A favorable review of my project proposal, thank you. I need not remind you that my academic as well as recreational expertise in mythology, folklore, and writing indeed lend needed credibility to the project in both leading it and creating testing material. So that's what we were missing, is the computer that literally had the password there. Okay, so now this case is closed.
Definitely playing. Man in lab coat messes around and finds out.
Really? Messes around and finds out? Come on, you can say the word. Alright, so... Closed, I'm guessing, right? Closed even though it won't... We haven't talked to Rose. Closed. Case... Oh, there's a little checkmate. Solved. Come up with a new plan. FBC. Find evidence. Profile someone. Who are we supposed to profile? There's nobody... Maybe Wake? Okay, so we gotta get back to town. Which is going to be a lovely jog. Can't believe the number was just right on the screen. Alright, so from here... We'll stop by this break room and save and stuff. Man, this would be a perfect time to be able to fast travel from break room to break room. Like, we're already twisting reality here. Like, come on, man. Just let me fast travel. Okay, let's see. Thank you for the 13 bits, Void. I really do appreciate it. Of course, that's completely unnecessary. You just being here is sufficient enough, but I do really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. And of course, as always, all the bits, all the subs, all of that stuff go directly back into the channel that allow me to you know, get games like this. Okay, you cannot destroy charms. Interesting. Okay, well, what charm do we need? I guess... Resilience. There was a prompt that bits were different. I was like, okay. Fair enough. Painkillers and trauma pads. I guess we'll do this one, even though there's not really a reason to. I can't believe you can't get rid of these charms. That is such an oversight. Okay. Might as well take the more useful thing, right? Take those. Okay. We could grab another weapon, but I don't think we really need it. Okay. Another quick save. Let's head back to town and see if we can figure out a plan. We need to profile somebody, which means that there's probably someone in town we need to talk to. But we have finished our collectibles, so it's just story from here on out. Unless, of course, Alan Wake has his own set of collectibles in the Dark Place, in which case, you know, we go crazy. Alright, are we still going the right way? Yeah, we just go... If we follow... Is it quicker to go this way? Should I just go through the general store like that, probably? But, like I said, I like showing all that stuff off. That way people can see what you get, and they can see if it's worth their time, or if they just want to see the story bits, or whatever. I do it for you all. And I do like collecting things. I'm not a super completionist. Really, the only games I like go to complete are the ones that I like really, really enjoy, because it doesn't feel like... Okay, am I aiming at their head? Is that what it is? There's a wrestler named Penelope Ford. She streamed for a bit. She would play games and get every single collectible. I mean, as long as you're having fun, man. That's all that really matters. I think that's the thing that some people forget when they're streaming. They get so wrapped up in like numbers and stuff, and it's just like, why are you doing stuff that Mario Games was obsessive over it? Yeah. And some people like watching that stuff. Some people like the watching the grind of getting every collectible ever and getting all the achievements and stuff. There was one guy, I literally think he's just called the Completionist. He's been like a YouTuber for probably like a decade or something now, I guess. And like that's his whole shtick, is that he just 100% every game he plays, or almost every game he plays. So it's just like, okay, you know, if that's fun for you. Because there's some games that I'm like, I really enjoy that experience. Probably will never play it again, but I really enjoyed that experience. And there's other games where it's like, yeah, I could play this and try to find all the stuff that I missed, you know. It's just two different vibes. But yeah, I only usually go for like 100% for things that I really, really like. But of course, we play a lot of retro games that don't even have achievements, so your 100% are basically not even shown to you in a lot of cases. So okay, so we need to go here. Is that the? That's what I thought. Okay. All right, head back to town, because what I'm guessing is we need to, for this, we have to figure out who to profile. And there's something about the cell block door? Interesting. Yeah, sometimes it also, you can complete stuff without without finding everything, which is weird. Oh dear diner. So there's someone we need to profile. Probably to get access to that. Because we, like, our goal literally is come up with a plan. Like, that's it. That is all the direction we're getting. So I'm guessing maybe it has.
From those lights. What the heck was that about?
Can anybody see inside? Are they still there?
Every time something exciting happens in this town, I miss it.
Wait, what's going on? Oh, this is where we were at. Okay, I was like, what are they looking at? Looking at the place where we flashbanged Scratch. Okay. Wait, was that not the... Oh, I walked the wrong way. Okay, got it. I was like, that's the sheriff's office. Why is this not the sheriff? It's because it's back that way, not that way. Okay. You say anything to you? No. It says profile someone. Is there someone in here? Quick save. Manual save. Is this what we need to read? No, we already read that.
So the call of the tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson.
Now you use the F word.
Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Because he's named after Alex Casey. Okay. So... that's a lot of blood. Is that a manuscript? No. Okay. So, unless there's something we missed in here... yes, this is where we missed.
Trust Wake.
This is what we missed.
Scratch?
Transcript of the interview with Alan Wake, suspected... okay, blah, blah, blah. Mr. Wake, you've been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date, but for now I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel, anything we may need to know. There's a force here you don't understand, a presence. It's coming after me. It wants to consume me, consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can be any form of art, any artistic expression. Music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you are in custody pending charges for breaching numerous federal violation codes. We're not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not expletive listening to me. We are listening just fine. You do... now, do you have any accomplices? Expletive, you. Let me the expletive out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to subject being uncooperative.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
The Shadow. Through extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE-35, additional details regarding the Shadow, A010, have been discovered. Redacted and redacted. Both present during the AWE reported seeing a woman, Barbara Yeager, in Bright Falls at the time. Yeager well, they said Jagger, I think is what they said that name was. Anyways, is a former actress, a Bright Falls resident who immigrated. The filmmaker Thomas Zane from interesting filmmaker, but there was a reference that he wasn't a filmmaker from was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a redacted AWE in 1970. Ooh, okay. Research staff has concluded that Jagger's appearance is likely the cause of the shadow manifesting in human form. The research is ongoing of the nature of the connection between the shadow and psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are the shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who have operated within the physical range of Cauldron Lake. The shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. See file 384531873 for full report. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
Okay. Talk to someone, profile someone. Okay, well, we can profile someone now, which is Tor.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Okay. The story. Dwarf resident feeds on artists. Okay. So that would be this.
The Dark Presence leeches onto artists, manipulates their art. What power does it have by itself?
Okay, so for the first time, it seems like Estevez, yeah. For the first time, it seems like we're actually getting a reason for the Dark Presence to be attacking people. Because in the first game, it just seemed like it was like a darkness, and it didn't really have a whole lot of like real connection. But it seems like it might be like an embodiment of like doubt and fear
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to
for
change
like
the story.
artists.
Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Okay. So now we need to go here. Back to this. Rescuing
Can
Wake.
fix this, but I can't use it without Wake. Toll
Okay.
knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help. Wake is still in the dark place.
Yes.
How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Oh, interesting. That's not where I thought it was going. Collective feelings of inadequacies and doubt felt by artists manifest. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting from it as well.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Music. We're gonna have a concert at the lake.
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good.
Okay. I've
So
got a
we
plan.
need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
This is the beginning of the end game. Travel to Cauldron Lake and save your game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save your game first. Exploring and traveling to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue. Oh, so does that mean we need to go do Alan's stuff then? Okay, let's say not yet.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson.
Can
You let
we?
me know when you're ready.
Okay. So does that mean I see now I'm confused. It's like because I thought there was. I want to double check. I don't even know what to ask. I'm trying to figure out, like, how do I ask if I should move forward with this? See, I don't want to spoil the ending, but I'm just not sure if we should do this without playing Alan's parts, right? Like, is the game going to force us to do Alan's parts, or do we just lose out on all of Alan's stuff if we force it out? That's what I'm worried about. Either way, we have been going for a lot longer than I usually do. I usually only shoot for like 4 hours, and I have not eaten, so I am very hungry. So that is where we are going to head and call it a stream.